Ladies and gentlemen, patriots, truth seekers, digital warriors. As you already know, this is not just a regular broadcast. This is the Operation Airways Liberation. And of course, it's on the surge. The algorithm are trying to topple us. The shadow banning our content and the gatekeeper of this narrative are doing every single thing they can to take us down. But guess what? We are still here and we are not going anywhere. I'm only 23 years old. I'm just getting started. And if you stand with us, this is your moment to strike back. Every pound that you've donated is a bullet in the chamber of truth. And every patron that you've pledged is a shield against this censorship. And every supporter, every subscriber is a soldier in this war of this information. And of course, we are building a channel that exposes and shakes the institution. We are rallying community to refuse to be gaslit. We are exposing predators. We are exposing cover-up. We are exposing the corruption. And they hate us for that. Of course, we're not funded by billionaires. We're being funded by you since the beginning. And if you want this voice to stay on air, if you want this resistance to grow louder, stronger, and unstoppable, this is your time to act. Don't wait until I'm gone. Don't wait until the live stream gets cut mid-sentence. Click the link in the description. Become the resistant. Become a sustaining member of the Baraka Show. Fund the war. Fund this enigma machine that we're building, that will counter narrative, destroy the bias, and expose the real nuggets to you live and direct. Because if we fall, they win. And I promised you I won't let that happen. But trust me guys, they're getting very, very close. They are getting so close. And of course, this is not charity. This is a warfare for information. This is survival. This is victory. And I need you to fund this war. Join the resistance, fuel the fight, and keep us on air. Click the first link in the description. Thank you so much.
And the show host, Baraka Amuri.
Ladies and gentlemen, patriot, truth seekers, digital warriors. As you already know, this is not regular broadcast. This is Operation Airways Liberation. And this is the Baraka Show. They tried to take us down. They're trying to kick us off YouTube. But hey, we're not backing down. If they're gonna take us down, well, at least take me while I'm live streaming. Yeah. Now, share the live stream everywhere. Send it to your brother, send it to your sister, send it to every single person that you have on your phone. Your aunties, your little cousins. If you don't talk to your grandma anymore, this should be the reason why you talk to them today. Share them this feed. Tell them, hey, auntie, uncle, I know I don't like you, but hey, the Baraka Show is live. Maybe this could be a reason why we reunite. Send them this live stream. Because I'm about to cover a lot of stuff today. I hope I really get to it, because there's so much. There is so much to cover. Some of them don't even get covered on a lot of people's media. So I'm going to try to cover them. Now, again, share the live stream and let's get started. So, I low-key feel like we should be celebrating. But I think we should be celebrating. I really do. I think we should be sitting and celebrating. What's wrong with this microphone? I think we should be sitting, celebrate. We should jump around. We should do backflips. Because there's a lot of people who are mad, sad, because they know that time in power is coming to an end. And I'm talking about the whole Labour Party. Even the Labour Party ministers know that the regime is crumbling. They know that people are uniting and they hate that. Especially Sadiq Khan. Oh man, we've seen him early this week. I think this has been the toughest week for him, Sadiq Khan. It's been the toughest week for him. I can just tell. You can see it in his videos. You can tell his voice is not smooth. Because he's talking like he has a cold. He's talking like he has an exam that he needs to get an A on. And he has not revised. So he doesn't know if he's going to win or not. And he's, of course, mobilizing his base, trying to keep them active So when the time comes, they can come and defend him. But hey, that's too late now. That's too late. So let me tell you what we're going to be covering. We're going to be covering a lot of stuff. We're going to be covering Sadiq Khan. What's been happening with him. Yeah, it's been a tough week for him. You can just tell. So we're going to be covering Sadiq Khan. Susan Hall, she's an amazing, man, what she does is just unbelievable. Yeah, I think she should run for Mayor of London. We're going to be talking about uniting the kingdom. Talking about unite the kingdom, I mean, there's a lot of videos I want to show you. Oh God, brace yourself for maybe goosebumps. You're going to be not shocked, not surprised, but happy that we got this now. Happy that we've pushed the rock over the mountain, and now we can see people from different religion, different creed, different color, different belief coming together and being proud of the nation and being proud on uniting beyond the Union Jack, beyond the St. George flag. So we're gonna talk about United Kingdom, the rally itself, what is produced, and the videos that's circulating. Yeah, you just have to be proud about it. And we might talk about this surgeon. We have to. I don't know how I skipped it. I don't know how I never really got to know this story. But there's a surgeon out there who's been grouping young female staff and describe those staff as fresh meat. His name is Amar Boss. We might talk about his story. I want to read you the story. It's really terrifying. Man, I can imagine how those girls felt. And it's not just one or two. There's multiple girls who were sexually assaulted under his rule in his department. These girls were coming to work, but no, they were being forced to show their breasts. They were being forced to do things that they didn't want to do because, hey, it's the manager, for God's sake. I'm sure they don't want to get fired. I'm sure they don't want to get some bad reporting, and they're just starting out their career. They're fresh out of university, and I want to cover that story. If we have enough time, we might cover it. We will cover it. And also this story is alarming. I've not seen anywhere. Nobody's reporting this apart from the people on Twitter, but it should be everywhere. 2 illegal migrants has broke into schools. It was one school. So 2 guys have broken into school. One of them is arrested, and the other one, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know. That's what I need to say. I don't know what happened to him. Cool. The next one is 8 police officers turned up to a woman's house to arrest her because she was organizing migrant protest. Man. So if you're out there printing, if you're out there wasting your ink, not wasting, but utilizing your ink to a best cause, you could be greeted with 8 police officers breaking into your door to arrest you because you are organizing and you are mobilizing people, you are waking people up, and the government hates that. So they're gonna send people to come and arrest you. So we're gonna talk about that story. And the next story is I don't know if you're gonna have time for all this. There's so many stories I want to cover. I wish we were able to cover all these stories. I'm just one guy fighting the big YouTube platform here. It doesn't fund us, and we don't have that big team. I mean, we don't even have a team. We have 2 people. One is a volunteer, and the other one is small little payment for him. That's why we're able to do this. But I wish I had enough time to cover all this. There's so much important stories that I feel like nobody talks about or reports real story. Everybody just comes and to make noise, push their own agenda, twerk for a party, basically everybody's a spokesperson for some party now, either Reform or Advance UK or all these parties. Almost everybody is just coming, they're not even reporting anything, they're just championing. And we need real stories, we need people to know what's going on in their towns. I wish I had enough time, because I want to cover this one, that young children in Greater Manchester are taking ketamine in school. What? Yeah, that came out today. I was so shocked. I'm reading it. I'm thinking, it must be a joke. And there's proof, image, and all these things. I'm like, what? I I don't smoke. I don't drink. I've never drunk in my life. Never smoked in my. I've drunk a little bit, a little taste here, but I wouldn't say I've been drunk before. No, because I'm scared of being drunk. So I've never smoked any sort of nothing. No weed, no cigarette, nothing. I've never tried it. Never. But when I see these stories of young kids in high school taking ketamine in the bathroom, I'm like, whoa, what the heck? That's insane. So if we have enough time, we might cover it. But first, let's start with, I think we're wasting a lot of time. We've wasted 11 minutes. So that could have been a story. But yeah, let's get straight into it. And I also want to cover this other story in Manchester. A 15-year-old got stabbed to death, literally, in Manchester near the town centre. Is dead. 15 years old has been arrested. Nobody's talking about this. Where 15-year-old is going to school in his uniform. He gets stabbed. He's dead. And the 15-year-old is arrested. A 15-year-old is arrested. The media doesn't even cover it. There's no way. You wouldn't even know. That is scary. Because 15-year-old we're talking about in uniform. And nobody talks about it. Everybody talks about, hey, what's going on here? Party here, party here. No. Kids are dying. And kids are taking drugs in school. I mean, something has to be done. God. But yeah, if we have enough time, we might cover it. There's a lot of things I want to cover it. So let's get straight into it. First one, let's talk about Sadiq Khan. He's crying a lot. He's having a tough time. And we have to talk about it. So first story. So there's a lady out there. Very smart. She's been in the game for not too long, but she's been in the game for very long. She understands how it is. She understands there's a way to ask questions. She understands there's a way to get the answer that you want. She understands all this. She's been played along. She's played in the system and she realized, hey, we have to find a way for us to get the answer. We can't ask them direct question. We have to figure it out. Maybe make it as a joke so we can grab the nuggets that we're looking for. And that lady goes by the name of Susan Hall. Hey, love or hate her, but she does a good job. I think she's the only person in London who can actually make a difference. Especially when she goes against Sadiq Khan. She does really well. She's fierce, strong, and she doesn't shy away from tough questions. Now, here's a clip I want you to watch. She's asking Sadiq Khan, his team, about the crime, about protest crime, arrests, assault on police. She's asking the question to Sadiq Khan. Now, of course, Sadiq Khan's team, they're not aware which protest she's asking question about. So they assumed she was talking about the United Kingdom march. So here's I'm not going to explain it too much. Just watch it. Pay attention to it. Look how smart that was. You have to give it to her. Here's the video.
Some of this is alarming, and I've been reading about some of the actions of protesters from a Metropolitan Police commander, and she noted, in carrying out their duties today, our officers have been punched, kicked, spat on, and had objects thrown at them by protesters. Would you agree, as I do, about the abhorrent treatment of police officers at protests?
I completely agree with you, Chair. It's unacceptable. You will have seen in the media today appeals for information on some of the people that the police are investigating. So there'll be continued investigation as to some of the actions that happened there.
Absolutely. But just to clarify, if I may, the words that I've just read to you were in relation to the protests on the 7th of September 2025, with the 893 arrests of Palestinian Action supporters, where 17 people were arrested, for assaults on police officers. Where is everybody's condemnation of the actions of the protesters then?
Did you see what she did? Did you? Do I need to play it again? So she asked this lady on how bad it is with the protest, and the lady thought she was talking about the United Kingdom march, and the lady was like, yeah, so many people got arrested, 26 arrests. And she's throwing these numbers. She's like, yeah, police is also looking for 11 people who were assaulting police officers and all these things. It was so chaotic. She's thinking she's talking about the United Kingdom. Then she's like, hey, I'm actually talking about pro-Palestinian that took place just a couple days ago. And her face was like, did I just answer your question that we are so biased here? Did I just answer your question that we only pick sides on who we're going to be tough on? And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. She knows what she's doing, and she defeated her with simple question. Because I know she knows if she was to ask direct question like this, that lady would have like dodged through the way and probably not answer it. But because she used a different methods to do it, and then we got the answer that Sadiq Khan sends his people and himself just to attack the Patriots. Because now, according to the Met Police, they have confirmed that the 26 people that Sadiq Khan is championing about, saying that the 26 people that were arrested at the march, that Sadiq Khan is attaching to the United Kingdom movement. Met Police has confirmed that 18 of them came from the counter-protest, the Antifa, the pro-Palestinian, the Diana Habit group, the Sultan or whatever her name is. That side, 18 of those people from the 26, 18 of those came from the counter-protest. But no, Sadiq Khan doesn't want you to know this, because he wants you to think that all of those people that committed crime, all those people that assaulted police officers, all those people came from Tommy Robinson's march. That's what he wants you to think. And guess what? He's calling every single person that turned up, including myself, including the grandmas, including the aunties, yes, the black aunties that came up, the Asian aunties, uncles, brothers and sisters, all these nice, diverse people who turned up. Sadiq Khan is calling them racist, far right, thugs, nationalists. Man, even the uncles who came from New Zealand, the haka people, the people who were coming to do the haka, however way they do it, they're really good at it. Now, he's calling those guys also racist, far-right nationalists. Here's a video I want you to watch. It's disgusting that this mayor of London cannot give credit where it's due. He's always looking to slander. He's always looking to downplay anything that does not involve him. Anything that goes against his belief and whatever agenda that he wants to push. Here's a video I want you to watch.
Look, before we begin, I want to address the events of this weekend. On Saturday, Met officers once again put themselves on the line to keep Londoners safe and facilitate the right to protest. I want to say thank you to all those involved for their work and to offer my heartfelt thoughts to those that were injured in the line of duty. I know that policing protest, especially of the sort we saw this weekend, is complex and places huge demand on the Met. I was shocked by the violence officers faced, and I've been clear that it's completely unacceptable. I also want to take this opportunity to categorically reject the appalling racism we saw on the capital streets this weekend. As the far right attempts to sow hatred, fear and division, I know many Londoners will be feeling scared. I want to be clear, everyone, no matter their race, faith or background, is welcome here. Now's the time for us to come together as Londoners and proud Brits to reject the far right, as we have done many times before. Look, before we begin, I want to address the events.
So, that's Sadiq Khan calling everybody that turned up far right, nationalist, racist, all of the above. And they're not even scared anymore to call you guys racist for turning up with your flag. And here's the people that they're calling racist far right thugs. These are normal black, white, Asian, Hispanic, from Muslim, some of them Muslim, Christian, Hindus, like this guy here. He's calling him
Monday morning
a racist. That guy, according to Sadiq Khan, is a racist, far right, nationalist, white supremacy. Maybe he's calling this auntie as well. Just a normal auntie talking about how much she loves the country.
Brings you to London.
This auntie.
For Tommy Robinson, basically.
She must be far right football hooligan, according to Sadiq Khan. Or maybe what about this black auntie proud, holding the microphone, telling the world how proud she is to be behind this movement. This lady here.
What the future of England look like if nothing's changed.
Apparently her, to Sadiq Khan, she's a far right football hooligan, racist, all these things that he's trained to throw at anybody who holds the flag. It's insane. And I think they know they've lost the grip of this. What's the word? They've lost the narrative. It's trembling. It's not there anymore. People are awake. They're ready. They're mobilized. Peaceful in a peaceful sense. People are ready. They're not ready to sit and be brainwashed by the mainstream media. These people go out there. They do their own research now. They think for themselves now. And most people question everything they see. So it's not that easy anymore for Sadiq Khan to sit on TV and call everybody racist, because now everybody's thinking. Everybody's seeing the video. Everybody's on Twitter. Everybody's on Facebook, Snapchat, everywhere. And they're seeing the people who turned up. They're seeing the lovely image. And they're sitting there and be like, I reject it. I reject it, Sadiq Khan. There's no way that guy or this auntie, this Muslim, this Hindu, these lovely people are racist. There's no way. And they've lost the game. Now, hey, what will happen next? Are they going to launch another operation where they're going to have to? Because, of course, once they're in power, they don't like losing power. So brace yourself for another operation. Another new words. Or maybe new face. But the same agenda. Now, I want to show you an image. This video has gone viral, rightfully so. Just listen to the video. Watch it, of course. See the amount of people that turn up. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Check this video out. Focus. Did you hear that? Did you hear the song? Que estamos. Hey, and those are millions of people chanting the same thing, and they know, Sadiq Khan knows his time is coming to an end. His grip on power, free winning. Man, he's gonna be there for 12 years. He knows that it's coming to an end. And so he's sending all his goons, he's sending all his team, But hey, we have Susan Hall, who is able, she's able to ask questions that they can't not understand, and they accidentally tell the truth. That's the story I wanted to cover to you. Now let's move on to the next story. There's so many more I want to cover. Now, that story is done. Now let's move to the next one. Talking about uniting the kingdom, this is one. They didn't want you to see these videos I'm about to show you. They don't want you to see this, because this just makes the censorship machine just crumbles. The narrative just breaks, and the image and the storyline just falls. Because when you see this image coming from Uniting the Kingdom rally, you're thinking, man, they've been lying to us this whole time. Look at the aunties, look at the guys, different color, different religion, all of these people turned up. So, talk about uniting the kingdom. This is what it looks like, and I think this is what Tommy Robinson has been working very hard to get to. And hey brother, I must say congratulations, you've done it. You've done it. I know the mainstream media don't want to give you credit. I know the people don't want to give you, the people are giving you credit, but the people on the left, the government, doesn't want those people to recognize that you did it. And hey, I want to say you did it. Here's a video I want you to watch, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching us right now. This is videos coming from the United Kingdom rally. It's not AI. I know the mainstream media, maybe like Good Morning Britain, will tell you, hey, those black people that were there, those videos from black people, those are AI video. No, they're not. They're not. These are human beings, real. Now watch this video. Here's cut one of a lady. I believe she is Portuguese. I think so. And she's been asked, why did you come today? And she tells why. And then they ask her, hey, why do you think people call Tommy Robinson racist? And then she says the unthinkable. Watch this.
Brings you to London? For Tommy Robinson, basically, yeah.
So what about him do you like?
His courage, basically, because he has a courage. He can stand up by himself, like, you know. So I would say his courage and his faith as well.
What about the people that have been calling Tommy Robinson racist for his views?
I think they have their own problem, to be honest. So that's their own problem. They have, you know, sometimes they call someone because they have like problem inside themselves. So they're taking out to other people. I think I would say that, yeah.
Yeah. And was there an event that kind of spurred you to come here, or has this been building up?
To be honest, that's my first time here. So I heard him 2 weeks ago. They told me, I said, oh, let me come and give a try. But I heard him before, but I've never been to his event, so yeah.
How do you feel like the atmosphere? What's it like?
Overwhelming, honestly. But I kind of like the atmosphere, like here, you know. Can see a lot of people supporting him and everything, so yeah.
Well, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Brings you to London?
Yeah. What brings you to London, lady? She's like, Tommy Robinson. Okay. Alright. There's a lot of people that call him racist, far right, football hooligan. What would you say to those people? And the lady says, hey, those people are being fed something. Those people are having problem with themselves. So they use that to put this person down. This person has courage. That's the reason why I'm here. This person has united the kingdom. That's the reason why I'm here. This is my first time. That's what the lady said. And of course, K-Stamo doesn't want you to see that. Because if you see those videos, man, the narrative just trembles. It just falls. Destroyed. And they don't want that to circulate. So the censorship machine will do every single thing they can to make sure the video doesn't spread. But hey, it's too late now. It's too late. Hundreds of thousands of people turned up in real life. Imagine how many people will share online. And trust me, that video has been seen by millions. And millions more to see. Now, if you think that was the only lady and you're like, Barack, That's just one black lady. There's no way. Could you tell me? Could you show me something? Maybe no black. Could you tell me somebody? Maybe from India or from Africa, or maybe from like another religion that's not Christianity. I can, and I will. Here's another video. Cut 5. This is Hindu, man. Hindus are uniting. They're coming together as well. So it's not just Christianity. It's not just black Christians. Hindus are coming. Blacks. Black. What? This guy is mixed. He's black. He has a half mother from Africa, and he has another one from India. So hey, the Hindus are coming. They are uniting the kingdom as well. And I'm gonna show you another video from another person. Yeah, man. Yeah, Tommy Robinson, you did it. Well done.
Morning all. Monday morning, and I just really want to get something out there. This red dot represents my religion. So I'm a Hindu. I'm a British-born Hindu. Born, raised, educated in England. So this country has given me, my family, everything. My dad came from India 40 years ago. Mum came from Africa 40 years ago. And they came with 2 key intentions. Firstly, to integrate, to mix with everyone. Secondly, to give back to the economy. Work, you pay your taxes, and then you give back. Why you do this is to better the country.
That's right.
They respected the laws of the country and the monarchy. Now, I've got friends from different religious backgrounds. They're all proud to be British. Why? This is our country, right? England is our country. And let me tell you something. We will do everything in our power to keep it British. Because whilst I've got this red dot on my forehead, I'm British. I'm from England. So that's pretty much my identity. Unite the kingdom. I just want to big up Tommy, Gurmeet, for the absolutely incredible event, giving everyone a platform of freedom of speech. God bless. Enjoy your day.
They wouldn't want you to watch that. The Hindus are uniting. They are coming together from different places in the country. We had people coming from, a lot of Europeans, Poland. We had, I have to list them all, but a lot of them came. I think every single European country was represented on the stage and off the stage. So a lot of people came. Now, there's also another video I want to show you. This is the last one. Trust me, this is the last one. I'm sorry. I just want to celebrate, man. I just want to tell you. I want to show you how excited I am to see that people are actually uniting. People are actually coming together, and that's important. I think it's time to unite and celebrate that we come. Like, hey, brother, finally you're here. It's better that you're here than over there. It's better that we're uniting. It's better that we see each other as one. So, of course, I want to celebrate. So, there's one more video I want to show you. There's so many. But, obviously, we don't have enough time to show you all of them. But here's one more of the black lady. Brace yourself for an impact, because this lady did not hold back. She went in. She directed... she went direct on King Charles. She went direct with the history, with the migrant, telling them, hey, if you want to come here for the girls, don't come. If you want to come here to integrate and learn English and contribute to the country, you are welcome. But this is United Kingdom. Man, I think I almost thinking that, hey, she should run. She should run. But anyways, here's a video I want you to watch. Cut 6.
What the future of England look like if nothing's changed?
We would have been taken over for sure, erased forever and forgotten. And nobody would even know England was a British country, well-spoken, led by the Queen, led by the King. King, come on, you need to do something. I'm very sorry. When the Queen was alive, respect was there. Can we have the same respect? It's a British country. It's well-spoken. If you can't speak English, get out. The migrants coming with the boat, the migrants coming with the boats, unfortunately, you come here, you say you want a better life. How about you start sweeping the streets of Britain, learn English, go to school, speak English, and maybe you could be slightly accepted. But because we don't know your background, we don't know where you're coming from, we need to protect our children, we need to also protect the future of this country. It's a sovereign country. Sovereign means queen, king. That means if you can't speak English, get out. There's no better life here. We all work hard, pay your taxes. Those taxes then help the country and leave the children alone. You do this to your women back home. We don't want to know. I'm not British, but I'm telling you, I'm from a British colony. You can't speak English, get out.
What the future of England look like if nothing's changed?
We would have been taken over for sure, erased forever and forgotten. And nobody would even know England was a British country, well-spoken, led by the Queen, led by the King. King, come on, you need to do something. I'm very sorry. When the Queen was alive, respect was there. Can we have the same respect?
She killed it. She killed it. This is something Keir Starmer wouldn't want you to see. Now, there's a lot of people uniting together. They're coming together. We're seeing blacks, Asians, Hispanic, Chinese. We have all whites come together. A lot of Labour Party voters. A lot of conservative. A lot of reforms. Well, it's conservative still. A lot of people on the left, right, middle, whatever. They're coming together and they're recognizing that, hey, it's okay. We have our differences. I disagree with this. Maybe I might not like your favorite food, but hey, I think we should be okay. I think we should not try to hurt each other. I think we should be caring for each other. We're all neighbors. You know, maybe I might not like your religion. Maybe I might hate the way you do this, but I still pray for you. You're my neighbor. If something goes wrong with you, something's probably going to go wrong with me. So I'm looking forward for you to see. Well, I'm looking forward for myself to live in a country where you will take care of me and I'll take care of you. And we're all going to live in peace and harmony. And I think that's what a lot of people are recognizing and they're coming together, and it's lovely to see. Of course, the big institution wouldn't want you to know that or to see these videos because they love it. They make money when we are all divided. They make a lot of money and they keep their hands on power. They keep the grip on power because we are all fighting each other. We are all counter protesting. We are all protesting, counter protesting, fighting, opposition, all these things. And they like, all right, the little peasants are fighting. Let's keep going. Let's keep taking more power. Let's keep launching all these new laws that give us more rights, more power to be able to censor and control everything, every single thing they say. Let's keep on going while those little peasants are fighting each other. So it's great when people come together, and I think this is the start, and it's great to see. So that's it for the United Kingdom story. Now let's move into the next story. I don't know which one I want to cover here. I want to cover this story about two illegal migrants have broken into school. I believe this was a college or maybe high school. I'm thinking it was a college. I'm just thinking maybe it was a college, because if it was a high school, then oh God, we are in trouble. But the way it's been described, it seems like it's a primary school or high school. So I want to read it to you. I want to show you a picture. It's not mainstream yet. I don't know why no overall mainstream news has not picked it up yet. But it's circulating online on Facebook, on Twitter. I don't know how long they need before they report this, because this is a big story. This is something that needs to stop. This is something that needs to be addressed. Going to school, 2 illegal migrants breaking into school. So they jumped the fence to get in. So here's the story. So now there's the picture on I don't know what side on the picture on the left. On my screen is on my left. I don't know what it will be, but it's moving. You know, the one that's moving right now. Yeah, that's the one. That's I believe. No, this is the first picture. Yeah, this is the first picture. So we're gonna read this one here. This is the first picture, I think. Oh shit, I confused myself because I put this as the first, but it's actually the first picture. So the conversation started from there. So they ask, what happened? And can't really see it properly. So here it is. Actually, no, the other one. This is the first picture. All right. The fuck, what's going on? That's the first picture. So let's read that. So here it was. So a video was sent to her, or a picture was sent to the person, and she asked, or they asked, what the fuck were they doing? And then the person responded saying, this was right after break time. They were staring at the kids. Ooh, so this is not college then. It's probably primary school or high school. Or even worse, the little kids, kindergartens. Oh God. Now, break ended and one jumped the fence and the other one watched over him. So I don't know what they were planning. I don't know what they're trying to do. So one jumped the fence and the other one was kept on watching for him. Now, let's carry on with the reading. Now, we carry on with the reading. Where did it go now? I went looking for him and then reported it. No one in my school knows. Only me, my mates, and the teacher. Freaking mental. Okay, that's a problem. It's a big problem. Now, second screenshot. 2 migrants broke into my school. I believe this was the first picture. Oh God, maybe I should have. Had to give police statement. Me and my mates were only ones who saw them jump the fence and reported it. One got arrested. This will make the news, I reckon. I hope it does. I hope it does make the news, because we have a really bad news outlet right there. Because they'll probably just watch this and be like, it's not newsworthy. Nah. Like this story that I want to cover today. This story, a 15-year-old got stabbed, dead in Greater Manchester, literally where I am from. Was stabbed, dead, and I didn't even know about it. It didn't make the news. And look how tiny this is. Look how tiny this story really is. Look. See, this is the story of a 15-year-old who was in his uniform, going to school, stabbed, dead, and they just give us a little, like, how big is this? Like maybe like 26 words or something? Maximum 100. Alright, maybe 200 maximum. That's how many words they give us. It's not even from... You want to know what's front page? This is what's front page. Even in Manchester news article, I was going to get it, but it's all BS. They're not even giving us anything. Your kid will be stabbed and you won't even know. You won't even know yourself. You think your kid is, went to school, then maybe probably went to his friend's house, but no, your kid has been stabbed dead. You won't even know. You won't know. Like this story that I just covered to you, that migrants went into kids' school, jumped over the fence to go inside the school. What were they trying to do? I'm not sure. It was break time. They were watching over. They were seeing the kids play. If it's break time, the kids are playing. They were seeing them play. Break time is over. So those kids, obviously, they're going in the class. And one jumped over. The other one was looking over for him. And it's not being reported. I'm going to check. Tomorrow I'm going to be live with you. I'm going to buy every single news article here. We have we have so many. Like, I think we have 3 here. We have 3 newspaper. And none of them have the big story on. And I'm not sure if tomorrow they're going to report it. Oh, this is terrifying. This should be the biggest story. But no, they're going to report about football. They're going to tell you how Liverpool's doing. And of course, we all love entertainment, but we want to know the most important stories. Like, we want to know, like, is it safe for my kids to even go to school alone? Is it safe? Is it safe for them to go without uniform and then change when they get there so they can be safe? So nobody can be like, hey, that's a student, stab him. Is it safe that way? Or is it safe that we just homeschool? Is it safe for us to just let them sleep in the school so they don't have to come outside because maybe they might get stabbed out on the way out? We don't know. We'll never know. And whenever they report these stories, they give us a little tiny little stories like this. 15 words on how your kid got stabbed in Greater Manchester. And all you need to do is go pick up the body. Well, you don't even get to see the body. You'll see the casket later. That's it. And that's what we live in. And a lot of people are so excited because they don't know all this. They're celebrating silly stuff. They're watching the Champions League. They're watching Strictly Come Dancing. And they're having all this fun of entertainment. But no, your street is not safe. When are you going to stand up and demand safety for your children? Your little boy, 15-year-old, gets stabbed, dead. The news don't even report it. Your little girl, she'll be sexually assaulted anywhere she goes. She can go to the market, she'll be sexually assaulted. She can go to school. Oh man, that's even worse. She'll be sexually assaulted either by a teacher or some guy in school, or maybe some guy will jump the fence like we are reporting right now. Where they're going to go? They're going to play around at the park. Some guy is going to come there. They're going to the market. Oh, that's even dangerous. Don't go. They're getting the bus. Stay away. That's even worse. They're getting the train. Don't even do it. Don't even think of getting in the train, because that will happen. And whenever it happens, no story. And if there's a story, there will be a little bit like this. There's a little bit like this. Just a little tiny story for your son. 15 words max. That's it. But anything to do with entertainment, they will tell you so much. Anything to do with celebrity fighting, who's cheating on the girls, they will tell you so many words. Investigative journalists, they will tell you so much. But when it comes to your safety of your children, your country, nothing. And that's where we are today, where you have to have somebody like me with 73,000 subscribers on YouTube and 50 people watching on YouTube live to break it to you. So then you know. We're in trouble, folks. Something has to give. Something has to give. Now, there's a video I want to play to you. I think this video is when I was watching this video, I was terrifying. I was scared for my little brother, for my little sisters, for my big brothers as well, of course. For me too, yes. And I was scared for my mom and every single person that I love and cherish, and obviously you guys as well. And every single person who consider themselves parents and they have children. I was scared. when I was watching this video, it's like 10 seconds long of two kids after beating another kid, after leaving him bleeding on the pavement. They took that kid's phone and they called his mother to tell her how bad his kid is bleeding on the ground. Man, of course, I'm not saying that's what happened here in Greater Manchester, where you see this kid got stabbed. 15-year-old kid going to school. I'm not saying that's how it was done. Of course, I'm not saying, because I don't know what that video came from. It could be from Manchester, it could be from London somewhere. It could be, yeah, but all I know is coming from the UK. And all I know is that 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds are the ones stabbing each other right now. Those are the guys who are running this league. Those are the guys who are actively walking around with knives. So I want to show you this video. Brace yourself for an impact, because it is alarming. It's scary. And I pray that young man who were brutally attacked, I pray that he's okay. I pray the mother is doing okay, because I'm sure that was terrifying to receive a call like that from young kids, like possibly 14, shouting on a phone, calling her name, and also telling her how badly they've basically hurt a kid. So let me try figure it out right now. Let me try find it. Let's get this video to you guys. I want you guys to watch this video. It's bad. I was gonna leave it out, but hey, no matter how bad it is, I think the nation needs to know. It's important for everybody to see this video. If you're parents, if you're a mom, your brother, you got kids. Even if you're a brother, if you got sister, you got sisters, you got brothers around, I'm sure you care for them too. And you'll be alarmed if you were to see a video that, well, if somebody was to call you and tell you what these kids was saying. Yeah, I just think the nation needs to know about this. So here's the video, cut 8. Let's hear it. Transition.
Yo, man just licked your son in the face and took his phone, cuz. Yeah, you don't reply, fam. Got your son's blood on my arm, fam.
What has happened to him?
Oh, what's happened to him? They got victimized, G. Tell him not to run chat on Snapchat, bro.
Where is he?
He's fucking bleeding like a pussy, bro.
Where is he?
Oh, he's fucking currently bleeding on the floor.
Where is he?
Oh, don't watch, go suck your mom, bro. Fucking Podina, bro. Fuck the phone, bro. Take the phones. Yo, man just licked your son in the face and took his phone, cuz.
So, for those people who do not understand this English, this is another English. It's the one that they don't teach in school, but somehow almost every single 14-year-old kid can speak this English. So when they say I just licked your kid, meaning I just hit him. Yeah, now it's like I just licked him. Yeah, that's gross. I just licked your kid in the face and took his phone. That's the first thing he said to the mother. The mother's like, hey, the heck, what do you mean lick him and you took his phone? So what that means is that, hey, I just hit your kid. I just smacked him in the face and took his phone. And then he goes on by saying, I got blood on my hand of your kid. And the other guy at the back saying, hey, make sure he doesn't talk any crazy stuff on Snapchat. And of course, the mother is probably shocked. Probably a heart rate speed just went high as hell. Beating fast. Imagine somebody calls you as a mother. I'm not a dad. But if somebody was to call me about somebody who I know, I'll be terrified. Somebody was to call me and be like, hey, I got blood of your little brother on my arm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Obviously, I'm not going to talk. Let's talk about somebody else. Somebody was to call you saying that they got your kid's blood on their arm, and they're telling you to shut up. They're telling you, hey, I got his phone. I've done this and this and this. I'm sure your heart will be beating fast. I'm sure you'll be confused. Because you'll be thinking, hey, is he dead? Like, what do you mean blood on your arm? Like the way you're talking is not peaceful as well. So how bad is he hurt? And it's becoming normal, and that's why we have a story like this. Story like this. Where a small little boy, 15-year-old boy stabbed to death in a broad daylight, has been named as Mohammed Abdu. The teenager was treated for knife wound in Moorside, Manchester, around 4:30 on Monday. Yeah, this week, literally this week. Like, it's freaking Wednesday right now. I didn't even know about this story. Now, if we carry on reading this, he was pronounced dead at the scene. A 15-year-old boy suspect has since been arrested. Mohammed's family has said in tribute that his life has been cut tragically short. It's difficult to comprehend that seeing your son head off for school in the morning would be the last time you would see that handsome face. That's parents right there. They're outraged. They're angry. A 15-year-old boy puts on the uniform. I remember when I was in high school, I wake up in the morning, usually very late. I have 30 minutes to get there because I didn't sleep. I have to rush. I'm putting cream on my face, brushing my teeth at the same time. My mom's like, hey, breakfast is ready. I'm like, I don't have enough time, mom. I need to run. My tie, I'm like, just fixing up my tie. The blazer is on. Everything else is in the bag. I assume so. I always assume everything is in the bag because I never really take anything out. I always make sure it's there. I just grab it and go. And get to school. That's what a lot of kids are. And I remember seeing my little brother doing the same thing, waking up early, doing his thing. He was used to wake up early because he has to do his hair and stuff. He's always like doing all this stylish stuff. You know, he's doing his hair, he's combing, he's doing all the drags. I'm thinking, man, you are so cute. And he's doing all that. And imagine, 15-year-old boy, and you get called that he's dead. You get called he's been stabbed. 15-year-old boy, he's not even done his GCSEs. Forget his GCSEs. He's not even done anything in life. And then you get videos like this where young boy, possibly 15 as well, calling over people's parents and telling them, hey, I just licked your kid's face and I got his phone and I got blood in his blood in my arm. That's what we're seeing, and the government does nothing about it.
Yo, man just licked your son in the face and took his phone, cuz. Yeah, you don't know reply, fam. Got your son's blood on my arm, fam.
What has happened to him?
Oh, what's happened to him? They got victimized, G. Tell him not to run chat on Snapchat, bro.
Where is he?
He's fucking bleeding like a pussy, bro.
Where is he?
Oh, he's fucking currently bleeding on the floor.
Where is he?
Oh, don't watch, go suck your mom, bro. Fucking Podino, bro. Fuck the phone, bro. Take the phones.
So, that's where we are today. That's another guy, another life just gone. Just gone like that. Just like that, another life goes. Not even tribute in the, like, his face should be here. His face should be everywhere here. The nation should know. The nation should mourn him. But sadly, it's just gonna be the mother. And that is it for him. And many other kids as well in the UK. This is where we are. Something needs to be done. And of course, Andy Burnham, the Mayor of London, will be just, I don't even know if he's gonna make a tweet comment. I don't even know if he's gonna attend or something. All they do is they have a pre-made message ready to go out on time. They're not late. As soon as a kid gets stabbed, they're like, oh, we are deeply saddened by the loss of a 15-year-old kid. And next week, couple hours later, oh, we are deeply saddened because a loss of a 14-year-old kid, his life was bright, blah, 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 blah. Another few hours, they send another one. Hey, can you do something? Enough of the talking. Enough of the emails. Enough of all these Twitter tribute. Can you do something? You're in power right now. You're the mayor of Manchester. So Andy Burnham, can you do something? Kids are dying. If you go out there at 6 o'clock, it's basically a suicide mission. Basically a suicide mission. If you're dressing good, you're gonna get robbed. If you're dressing in a tracksuit, you're gonna get stabbed. That's what you get. And I'm talking about every single young person. And it doesn't even matter about young person as well. I'm talking about every single person. If you're a grandma, you get it. You get your purse stolen away from you. If you are a father, you get it. You'll be stabbed or something. And all these politicians, they have their tribute ready, lined up. All they do just copy and paste and send. And somehow they remain in power and they do nothing to actually fix the problem. And that's a problem as well within itself. I'm glad that the people are waking up. I'm glad that the people are recognizing that these guys they're not fit for work. They're not ready to do any sort of change. And they need to be replaced by a competent individual who will come in and have a sweeping reform. That could be me. I'm playing. I do not want to enter that. So I like doing this. Unless there's going to be a camera. I like this. Now let's move to the next story. That feels bad. Nah, that really do feel bad. You know, it really does feel bad when you report about a young boy losing his life, or when you report about illegal migrants jumping the fence in school trying to go, I don't know what they were trying to do, looking for girls or something, assault the kids. It feels bad when you report it, and then you know you have to like, next story. I don't know, I hate that. I hate the fact that we have to say next story. Like the person's life or the person's safety is just a couple words. Now next story. Maybe I'm too soft for this media thing, but I put my heart in. I get passionate. I say how it is. This was meant to be a 5-minute story, but look, it's 15, 20 minutes. And when I do, I say things that should not be said. Or I express views that are too people are not ready to take. And that's why we have the channel censored. Because we get too passionate. And they're trying to take us off YouTube. That's a problem within itself. Now, again, next story, I guess. Given that we just reported that sad story, another story that I want to cover was the surgeon who grouped young female staff and described them as fresh meat while they worked under him because he abused his power and he was just sexually assaulting every single young kid who came from university to work. And it became a normal thing since 2017 to 2022, where every single young girl that came into the department was either told to show him their breast, or he just grabbed it, or he just created an environment where they feel like they were like just buddies motivating him to work. Bodies ready to be used however seems fit. So I want to cover this story. Again, these stories get the channel in trouble. Yeah, every time I report these stories, we always get like, oh, you know, it's too sensitive, age restriction. But I believe these stories needs to be told. So, let me quickly share my screen. Let me cover this story real quick. Wow.
Yo,
quick.
Man just licked your son in the...
I didn't mean to do that. Let me quickly share the screen and I can read the story with you guys. And it's sad. But these are the stories that we have to read, and these are the stories that we have to report to you guys. You can't trust anybody with power, and when they do get the power, they instantly abuse it. They think they are like, they cannot be touched. They think they're queens and kings. And they'll do everything to keep their grip on power. Now, I want to report it to you. Brace yourself for an impact, because it's a bad story. It's a sad one. It's going to touch your heart. It's going to touch your soul. If you don't feel anything while I'm reading this, yeah, I don't know about you. Now, here's the story. A surgeon who grouped young female staff, described as fresh meat, a heart surgeon described as arrogant, crude, molest 5 members of staff working in his department at Blackpool Victoria Hospital. Senior consultant and head of cardiovascular department, Amal Boss, that's his name, right here, abused his position to sexually assault young women who worked in his role, less senior to his. Ahmad Boss, his name is Amal Boss. So when I say boss, I mean I'm referring to him. I'm not calling him boss. Alright? Because, yeah, it's not my boss. It should not be anybody's boss. Boss's victim said due to his seniority in the department, they worked in a culture of inappropriate behavior that went unchallenged. Hugh Edward, prosecuting, told the sentencing hearing at Preston Crown Court that staff member described Boss's behavior as beyond workplace joke. So it was not jokes anymore, it was beyond. It was sexual targeting for females, and mainly young females, they said. Edward, the prosecutor, said. One boss victim told the court that she was grouped by the surgeon as she scrubbed up ahead of surgery. Wow, that's distracting and that's dangerous for anybody who's waiting on the chair to be treated. So, yeah, you should not be doing that. You should not be doing it at all. Okay, let's carry on reading. On another occasion, shortly after she joined the department, Boss rested his head on her shoulder. Oh God, what the fuck? Rested his head on her shoulder, leaving her worried what other staff member would think about the relationship between them, she said. So now she felt like, hey, like, what are people gonna think? Do they think that I'm asking for this? Do they think that like I'm liking this? Then she added, she said there was a toxic environment in the department and Amal Boss was the root cause of it, Mr. Edwards said. Another victim was grouped in operating theatre as she helped the consultant prepare for operation. Oh God, that is dangerous. That should not be happening. You know, while I'm reading this story, I'm thinking about my sisters. One of them is a nurse, qualified nurse, right now working 12-hour shift. When you read these stories, you always think like, of course, you always feel like, oh, thank God that was not my sister. Oh, thank God that was not a part of my family. Anytime when you hear a tragic story, you always think, oh, thank God. But these young girls who joined this department was somebody's sister. These young girls were somebody's nephew, cousin, however way you want to say it, these young girls was somebody's maybe wife, young wife. And this guy was able to just assault them, use them as just, well, again, when we read on, it says use them as fresh meat. And he did that for a long time, for every single young person who joined. He did that from 2017 to 2022. That's a long time of him just touching young girls. And only 5 victims have come up. Maybe there's more. Because you don't do it for 5 years straight and only get 5. I'm sure he has more. Some girls don't even talk. Some girls feel like, man, I don't want to go on record on that. And they just choose not to speak. Maybe it's even worse than what we know. But let's carry on reading this. After putting his gloves on, the boss purposely grabbed her breast, the court heard. Oh, God. Just when you thought it was going to get worse, it gets worse instantly. One woman said that boss gripped her breast. Has he helped himself to open a pen from her top pocket? What? So this guy was like he was not challenged. He was just doing whatever he wants in the department. I mean, it was the senior member of that department. So, but it seemed like he had so much confidence that he could just grab the pen from somebody's, from a girl's top pocket and grab the breast and do all this. Okay, let's keep reading because it just gets worse. Again, this is the reason why sometimes I try either just report this, meaning like report it on Twitter with words, than making a video about it, because I get too passionate. Because I have 4 sisters in my family, and if this was to happen to any of them, if I was to hear anything, let me see, can't really say, but I'll be really pissed. But these are somebody's sisters that this boss guy did to. I want to read the last two words. I think it gets worse. The last 2 words. Let's read the last 2 paragraphs. Now, one woman said, this is another woman. Oh, I just read that. She said boss referred to her as fresh meat. So he was that confident to the point where he named them now. She said boss referred to her as fresh meat. Oh, God. That's bad. And would often stand close to her, making inappropriate comments. Yeah, he became so confident. He was not challenged. And I'm sure he was hiring young girls purposely so he can do this. Again, she reported it to a colleague, but the incident was never spoken of again. Yeah, that's how they do. They always cover each other. They always cover up for each other. They always cover up for each other. Always. Another described him. How he pulled her top down. Wait, am I reading this correctly? Is this a work? Wait, hold on. Like, let me highlight this thing while I'm reading, because maybe I might just be reading this like wrong stuff. Another described how he pulled her top down. This is a work, exposing her chest and bra. What the fuck? From that point, she changed her view of him from something harmless to something more. Alright, folks. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. It's getting even worse. I'll quickly just read this thing. It's getting even worse. And these are 5 people. And is due to be sentenced. I don't know how long they're gonna give him. All I know is that it won't be very long. Anyway, this is picture. This is how it looks. This is Amal boss. abused his position as a senior consultant. That's his picture. Should we zoom in? Let's zoom in. That's his picture. Share this thing everywhere. Share this thing everywhere. There you go. That's the story. He abused his position. He used this female staff to pleasure himself. And he did that from 2017 to 2022. He's due to be sentenced this month. We don't know how many years he's gonna get. But we've seen a lot of people like him get away with it. I hope he actually spends time. Reports, obviously, they've reported that he's lost his license. He can't practice anymore. That's good. But now let's put him in jail. Let's make sure he regrets every single thing that he's ever done to any of his staff or any of the girls, not just from the business that he was working in. I'll let you know if there's any report on this. I'll let you know what happens to him. But yeah. And I believe this is not a new thing. I think this is happening everywhere, in every department. It's sad that we have to report these things. It's sad that some guys see girls as an object. They see them as nothing. Well, according to boss, they see them as fresh meat. And, hence the report that I have to read out to you. And there's so many like him that if I quickly just look, I can easily find. Or maybe I won't because they're not reported. But yeah, that's the story. That's the story. Now, I want to quickly take 1 minute break. I don't know why I brought this. It's cold now. It's cold now. I want to quickly take 1 minute break. I'll be back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just preparing the next story. So please, and if you are watching this from X, if you're watching this from Rumble, if you're watching this from YouTube, if you're watching this from Facebook, we need your support. YouTube right now, they're trying to take the channel down. They're fighting with us for no reason. They've demonetized the channel. It's been 9 months now. They've been reviewing the channel. I don't know how long they need. Or maybe they're just waiting for us to do something wrong because we have not done anything. So 9 months, we've been fighting them. It's been a brutal battle. I've been losing. And I need your help. I need your support. I want to win. We have to win. I know we're going to win. God is on our side. I need your support. I need to fund. We're raising money to defeat and fight YouTube for what they've been doing to this channel. So this is the link is the first link in the description. Whatever you're watching this, please, if you can fund the fight, help us out. Don't hesitate. YouTube has 9 days left to respond. I don't know how nice they're gonna be. They might want to push it. They might hit back. I hope they don't. I hope they're like, oh, sorry, it was just some employees, like them, he was drunk, he chose to fight with you for no reason. I hope so. If not, then the battle will become real. And for us to win, we need to raise the fund. This is like David and Goliath. We need to raise the money. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching that video. We need your help. I'm in big trouble right now. I need your support. I've been needing your support for a very long time, but because I'm stubborn and I didn't feel like I didn't want to ask anybody for help. back in January, they demonetized this channel, they censored us. I thought I'm gonna fight them by myself, so I never asked you for help. So I just kept on giving, and I was doing everything for free. I was doing all this stuff. I was covering the expense. I was just maximize my credit card, all this stuff, because I thought, man, I'm gonna fight it off. I'm gonna, we're gonna build this big, huge empire. We're gonna seize the airwaves, and we're gonna be the best, biggest video, radio, broadcasting, television station in the UK. I just kept on going. That's in January. So I never really asked your help. Now it's been 9 months. I'm in more shit than ever before. So I need your support. I need to keep this channel alive. If in the next coming days, if we don't get your support, I don't know. I'm not sure what YouTube would do. They might just they might just cut us offline. I'm not sure what they might do. And it's so scary because they're not just cutting the channel, they are cutting my face on the app as well. So that's dangerous. That means I won't go on other channels. So I need your support. If you've been standing on the fence, if you've just been watching from the sideline, this is your time for you to jump in. We are out of players and we need you to jump in the pitch and play. We need you to come and score, because we are losing this game. We've been losing for 8 months. And it's been 9 months now. This is the last month until I hear back from them, and I need your support to fight whatever that comes. So, if you haven't support, or if you have support and you feel like you still got something to put in, go to thebarakashow.com and leave your donation or anything that you can, or just click the first link in the description. It will take you straight to Stripe, where you can just leave a donation. We need your support. This is serious. We don't need it tomorrow. We need it now. If you can, of course, if you can do it.
And the show host, Baraka Amuri.
Yeah, I really do need your support. If you can support, don't hesitate. Get the first link in the description, or go to thebarakashow.com and fund the fight, fund the war. Fund this enigma machine that we're building, that will counter narrative, that will destroy the bias and give you the real nuggets live and direct, like we're doing right now. So if you want us to stay on YouTube, which they have billions of people on here, millions of people on here, this is the biggest platform where you can launch and host big shows the way we are launching right now. We cannot afford to lose this. Of course, you guys are saying, hey, go on Rumble. Yes, that's a good idea. But on Rumble, there's only 300, 400 million. On YouTube, there's billions. This is a fight we can't lose. We need to win. Now, I want to cover this last story. There's like so many stories to cover. But I can't cover them all. But I want to cover this one, where a woman, 8 police turned up to her house. 8 police officers. They turned up to her house, banged the door. Well, they knocked nicely, just knocking, and they're like, all right, take it down. They destroyed the door. They walked in, and guess what's the crime? She was mobilizing over women. She was mobilizing the guys. She was mobilizing the kids. She was getting the public ready. And she was organizing migrant protest, hotel protest in the area. And the government hates that. They don't want to see that. So they want to know every single person who's creating or organizing a protest. They are doing every single thing they can to make sure they don't do it again. They don't host. They don't organize. And they'll pull up, put your door down, and arrest you. Here's a video I want you to watch. Now, we gotta find the video first. So, as right now, it's only me in the studio. It's always me in the studio. But I need to find this video and show you. Yeah, it's insane. This is where we are. This is where we are. You get arrested for reporting things, like for reporting, for organizing march, you'll get arrested. This is a video for it, so it's coming through. Give it a second. There we are. There he is. This should be ready. Hey, what's going on with the upload speed? It's taking long. The technocrack machine is refusing to follow the command. Okay, 93%, 99. Oh, there he is. Finally. They don't want me to show you this video, but finally got there. So here he is. It's so funny how these guys come with so much confidence as well. And they knock on, they're like, hey, open. We're coming for you. So here's the video I want you to watch. Here he is.
So this is 7th August. This is when 8 police officers decided to come and break into my house. So this is over a hate crime, public order, section 4. This is what they ended up charging me with. Hearty words. So a bit of backstory about that day. So my daughter had a hospital appointment. So I was on with that. My daughter's severely disabled, life-shortening conditions. So this is my neighbour actually coming out and telling them that. She's telling them that I have a disabled child. So she's telling them that I'm not in. I'm not in. I'm either up at hospital with my daughter, or I'm away taking her out. 'Cause I go out all the time with her. I don't sit in the house. I'm not boring to her. So they obviously wanted into my house no matter what. And later on in the videos you'll see them drilling through my door. So you're probably asking why they're doing this. Why are they at my door? Let me tell you. So on the 2nd of August, apparently what these guys think is I organised a protest. Unlawful protest. Don't know how you get unlawful, 'cause I thought we had the right to protest. So they wanted to charge me with something no matter what, because they want to prove they're basically trying to prove a point that we're shut down all the people that's protesting. I don't know how they're going to get that, because there's thousands of people, millions of people across the country that have the same views as me. So as well as the protests, so they wanted to get me no matter what. So they must have went through my Facebook and found a post of a sport I wanted to take up. It was of a bow and arrow and a caption. Now I was putting this out to family, and basically they jumped on this post and thought I'm some sort of fucking serial killer. I am a 5-foot smurf. I dedicate my whole life to my child, and I just wanted something for myself. But these guys obviously think I'm fucking some sort of deranged maniac. I am not. Truth is, my family and friends are shocked at this, because I am such a calm person that I don't really cause trouble. I'm 39 years old and I've never been in trouble in my life. This world is getting so fucking scary that if you stand up for what you believe in, they're trying to slap us down so we don't misbehave. We stand in line and take the fucking orders. But you know what? We're not little soldiers. We care about the country we live in. Thing is, we won't stand in line anymore, so yous want to replace us. One message, John Sweeney and Keir Starmer. Go fuck yourself, because it's not happening. So, at this point, they know I'm about 10 minutes away, and they still continue to drill through my door. That big fat cunt turned around and said to one of my neighbours, "We've started now, so we might as well finish." That same big fat cunt turned around and told me to my face that I had a firearm in the house. It's a compound bow. It's not a firearm. I think this hate crime is a load of bollocks. If you get that distressed as somebody hurting your feelings, you maybe shouldn't go outside. Yeah, don't leave the house. I might end this video with hurt feelings is a part of living in society.
Yeah. If you somehow participate in the protest, if you go out there, it doesn't matter which, even if you got disabled kid, anything, you go to protest, or maybe you're organizing, or maybe you're out there vocal, holding the banner, holding the flag. That could be you. They could bang on your door. I mean, they have a lot more things to do. I just reported to you a 15-year-old kid got stabbed, dead, in his uniform. They just go and react to that. They could have done something to stop it. It's the police. They're meant to protect the children, the citizens. But no. They will go and bang your door. And they don't just go by them, they don't just go 2 people, 3 people. No, they send 8. 8 police officers turned up at their house. She was not inside. They knew she was not inside. But they wasted so many of their resources standing there trying to barge through the door when she was not in there. And then they got in and of course find something and they're like, oh, you have a firearm. What the heck? Really, officer? All that time, all that energy and resources, you could have put it somewhere. There's a guys driving around with machetes. There's a kid getting stabbed. There's women who are getting sexually assaulted. Your job is to go and protect them. Don't come and bang somebody's door because they went out there and protest. This is what we are. I wanted to cover that. That was 3 days ago. I think 2-3 days ago. I wanted to cover it. So, here it is. You've seen it. Of course, she's out now after time wasting of the police officer and all the, banging, time wasting, all the stuff that they do. She's out now. And she's probably fighting with them legally as well. Because they don't just let you out. They let you out and they try to fight you legally and maybe get you convicted for something. Put something on your profile. So then you can't be free anymore. You can't do things that you like to do because you have that criminal record on your thing. Yeah, basically just to ruin your life. For no good reason at all. So that's where we are in the UK. That's the story. Now, there's a lot more story I want to cover, but hey, we've been live for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I honestly have 20 minutes to get ready and leave the house. So, we're going to save the next story for tomorrow. Or maybe I might make videos about it when I'm back or when I'm in the morning tomorrow, just before live. Tomorrow 5 p.m. I'll be live. I'll be ready. There's a lot more new equipments that we invest. I mean, it makes, you see, sometimes I feel stupid for investing so much time and energy to this YouTube and stuff. But because I like it, I love it, I like doing this. I've been doing this for free from the start. And I got money, we made money from this YouTube channel for 4 months straight. And then they took it away from us because the goal was not to make money. I'm still here 9 months on and I'm still doing exactly the same thing. And guess what? We're investing my personal money into this. We got things coming. And then now we're raising money to fight YouTube for just to stay on air, just to have the platform, because they want to take it away from us, and we're doing all this just to have it. And yesterday I was talking to a big guy, a guy who has been hates YouTube, he hates the social media. He's an old faction, he's very old fashioned. He's been telling me to stop doing what I, not in the sense of stopping, but he's been telling me to like, hey, do something else, that, you know, find something else that you like don't rely on social media. And this guy is huge. Is you know, he's like you know, the United Kingdom rally was after Tommy Robinson. I'll probably say top 5 of the people who were in charge of running the show. So obviously I can't really tell you who this guy was. It's not, yeah, it was one of them. Like, it was on the stage, like it was everywhere. And this guy, I think we had like 40 minutes call, maybe an hour, because we was there for the first call ended 20 minutes, and we got another one, 40 minutes long. So we was like there for an hour, and he was giving me all these advice and be like, hey, man, you are putting so much energy on this, and it is breaking down my expenses. I'm like, yeah, I went there, you know, we got the team down to London to film the thing, to report. And he's like, and you did all that, how much did you make? I was like, 0. And I was like, that's why they cannot defeat me, because I can do it for free. I'm passionate. I don't need any sponsors. I don't need any sort of like handout. I don't need to be twerking and be a mouthpiece for a politician. I can do it for free. I can travel. Hey, we're talking about going to Glasgow this Saturday with a team, and I have to pay for the expense, and that's coming from my own business money that I'm making. I'm just putting it on this so then I can be on camera because I like doing this. And I talk about passion. And he was telling me, hey, think of something that you can do, like, so you don't have to waste time. I'm like, no, this is what I like doing. You know, sometimes it's like one of those kids that you like, you know, there's something, a lot of people do it for money. They're like, yeah, I'm just here to report because it's going to be monetized and each video is going to make hundreds of pounds. And they go out there to report, a video gets, you know, there's a lot of views, creates enough money that they make profit from it. And I understand that. But with me, that was not the point. And now we got new equipment coming, which is kind of silly. There's a... Fucking hell, Barack. Why? I don't really think when I do it. I just invest it because I like it. I want the broadcast to be strong. I would like to make so much money in my business to the point where I can just do this for, like, obviously I'm doing it for free already, but just do this for fun. I enjoy being on camera. It's my passion. I was on camera since I was 14. Even, actually, 12, 14. I've been on camera. I've been obsessing to be on camera. My goal is to be in the movies. Is to be one of the biggest actors. I want to create. I want to direct movies. That's my goal. I want to be on camera. And if I can use every single second to prepare myself for the next few years to come, hey, why not doing this? So I can do it for free. So you can't defeat me. You know, I'm sure YouTube was thinking, hey, if we just take his monetization away from him, if we just take it away from him, he's gonna quit. Give him a month. No, we are still standing here, unfazed, 9 months going, and we're still doing exactly the same thing. We're posting like 5 to 7 videos a day. We're making videos every single day. And we got new equipment just coming through. We've got this nice thing where we can actually get good broadcast, and we can live stream everywhere, 24 hours a day. And yeah, I saved a lot for that. Shit. Because I like this. I enjoy it. And I'm going to win. With monetization or not, we're going to win. We will win. So, I was talking to this guy. I can't tell you his name because everybody knows him. If you know Tommy Robinson, you know him. So he's telling me, hey, should do this and this. I'm thinking, oh, bro, I just want to do this, free or paid. I'm doing it. And the call ended in the more of like, all right, bro, I've gave you so much advice. I've told you so many things. Good luck. And I was like, thank you. Thank you for your good luck, but I'm going to carry on doing it however way I want to do it, just to make sure. Well, I'm going to just carry on doing what I do. And then when I was at the event, I was talking to one of this creator, they are growing fast. It's not just one person I spoke to. They are growing fast. They're just growing very fast right now. And she and they, it was multiple. It was multiple. A girl and the boy and, multiple guys. It was like a little group. And they was asking me about the channel, and I was like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what they've done. And then they were like, wait, so you've been fighting YouTube and you've been demonetized for 9 months? I was like, yeah, that's right. And they're like, and you are still posting so many videos? And I'm like, yeah, that's right. And they were like, how come you've not quit? And that's when I realized, so you guys are just in this for money. Is that why you're here? Because you're going to make a video and make so much money out of this? That was him. I didn't ask them, but in my head, I noticed, yeah, these guys are not here to win. They're not playing the long game. They're playing to make money and pay whatever they want to buy. But we're out here doing it for free. No matter how long it takes. 9 months on, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Let's go. I'm passionate. I'm ready. I like doing this. And I've proven to you that I can do it for free. So I'm not here to be bought. I'm not here to sing for a politician and dance for sponsors. No. I do it because I like it. I love it. Now, we're fighting YouTube. I keep saying that to you guys. So if you want to keep those going, if you want to keep me going in this journey, please don't hesitate to support us fight the YouTube. We launched this thing to fund, and we've raised over 3K so far. And obviously the battle's just starting now. So if you can support, please support right now. I need your support. This is important. I need your support. So please, if you can, support this broadcast. And for those people who join us, thank you so much for watching. And those people who will watch the live, the stream later on, thank you so much for watching. This is the Baraka Show. You've been watching the Baraka Show, and it's been lovely. It's been amazing. We've sent beautiful, strong signal. We've covered story that the mainstream media don't want to cover. We've covered stories that the mainstream media want to cover, but they're covering it with like 5 sentences. They don't want to tell you the truth. We're out here decoding every single thing. And that's why you should support this broadcast. You should keep us alive. You should keep us active here on YouTube. Because we are the one telling you what everybody else is not. Now, I'm going to sign off right now. It's been lovely talking to you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. Without further ado, hand to the head salute. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching that video. We need your help. I'm in big trouble right now. I need your support. I've been needing your support for a very long time, but because I'm stubborn and I didn't feel like I didn't want to ask anybody for help. Back in January, they demonetized this channel. They censored us. I thought I'm gonna fight them by myself, so I never asked you for help. So I just kept on giving, and I was doing everything for free. I was doing all this stuff. I was covering the expense. I was just maximize my credit card, all this stuff, because I thought, man, I'm gonna fight it off. I'm gonna, we're gonna build this big, huge empire. We're gonna seize the airwaves, and we're gonna be the best, biggest video, radio, broadcasting, television station in the UK. I just kept on going. That's in January. So I never really asked your help. Now it's been 9 months. Ever before. So I need your support. I need to keep this channel alive. If in the next coming days, if we don't get your support, I don't know. I'm not sure what YouTube would do. They might just cut us offline. I'm not sure what they might do. And it's so scary because they're not just cutting the channel, so that's dangerous. That means I won't go on other channels. So I need your support. If you've been standing on the fence, if you've just been watching from the sideline, this is your time for you to jump in. We are out of players and we need you to jump in the pitch and play. we need you to come and score, because we are losing this game. We've been losing for 8 months, and it's been 9 months now. This is the last month until I hear back from them, and I need your support to fight whatever that comes. So if you haven't support, or if you have support and you feel like you still got something to put in, go to thebarakashow.com and leave your donation or anything that you can, or just click the first link in the description. It will take you straight to Stripe, where you can just leave a donation. We need your support. This is serious. We don't need it tomorrow, we need it now. If you can, of course, if you can do it.
And the show host, Baraka Amuri.